Sea roads, just like the Silk Road, connected people across the Western Hemisphere from China to Eastern Africa.
No.
What? I just said Western, didn't I?
Where's the Western Hemisphere?
Western is over there. Eastern's over here.
Western.
We live in the Western Hemisphere.
Eastern.
It says.
It's supposed to be Eastern Africa, yes, but it's supposed to be Eastern Hemisphere.
China's in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Legitimacy.
start over.
Sea roads, like the Silk Roads, connected people across the Eastern Hemisphere from China to Eastern Africa. Venice was the center of commerce because of the maritime industry. The sea roads transported luxury goods such as porcelain, spices, cotton goods, pepper, ivory, and gold. More price efficient than land, the sea roads were because they were able to carry more than camels were. And monsoons provided predictable powering for the ships to make the sea roads possible.
Indian Ocean trade began with Mesopotamia and Indus River. Malay introduced bananas and other goods. India was the center of trade in the Indian Ocean because of its central position in Afro-Eurasia.
Legitimacy.
Southeastern Asia and Eastern Africa were affected the greatest by the sea roads. An important part of the sea roads was the Strait of Malacca, the water passage from the Indian Ocean to the South China Sea. It caused rapid expansion of port towns all across the region. Malay Kingdom of
That's all right.
There you go. No idea how to say that, but
We have traditionally called that the S word, the S place.
the S place had control of this strait and made a lot of money because of the amount of traders and boats and whatnot going through this strait. They also were a center for Buddhist teachings and whatnot. The other S place. Sailendra. Just gonna take this. It had, it's also in the region. It had massive architecture, such as my favorite word now, Borobudur. It was like a giant mountain structure with lots of thingies on it.
And there is a picture of it in Strayer.
Yes, there is a picture, and my drawing is not quite accurate, but you get the point. And a lot of Indian culture came into these places, and later in history, so did Islam.
Is that all?
The long-distance trade gave rise to the East African civilization known as the Swahili. It was a commercial city-state, and it spoke Bantu languages. From 1000 CE to 1500 CE, cities and society flourished along the coast, and they were politically independent, and they had their own king. There was a lot of competitions with other cities due to trade, since Swahili was a commercial center, there was no imperial systems or territorial states. Because of the spread of religion through trade, it quickly became Islamic, and that shifted the class stratification system. Islam linked the Swahili cities to the larger Indian Ocean world, and Swahili was visited by Ibn Battuta in the 14th century. They welcomed him, and he saw that they were different because he was used to Arab Muslims instead of Swahili Muslims, or African Muslims. They were also connected to the Great
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Zimbabwe. And they had resources and labor power. And they know this because they see that it had walls that were 16 feet thick and 32 feet tall. And this showed how transforming the Indian trade routes and the sea roads.
Okay, I do have a question. Where on your map is the Malay Peninsula and the two S places?
That's India, so it should be over here, but it was kind of running out of space.
Okay, would be closest to what continent?
Asia?
Yeah.
No?
Closer to continent. What's the other continent? What's the other continent? You know this. What's the continent south of Asia? Australia.
Okay. Well,
The area now today known as Indonesia and Malaysia are what we're talking about when we talk about the two S words, two S places.
so it should be right
Okay, any other questions?
there.
All righty. Group 4.